Okay, I'm back, and we'll try to do another episode. Um, it's been a while since I last did a recording, um, but as you can see, I had to move my base because it was destroyed by some Dark Wraiths twice. In fact, I moved locations twice, and I remember watching a video from might have been Slipgator, and he had saw a bunch of people up top here, and right over here. There's this lovely little pool of water that seems to be infinite. So you can stay here and drink as much as you want, which is really great. Sometimes finding a good area for a base can be hard if you don't have a water source. I've also leveled up quite a bit since last. I think I was I was under level 20. Now I'm level 40, and as you can see, I have a small little stone thing. But again, it's not proofed against the Dark Wraiths or skeletons from meteorites, which is really annoying because they can literally destroy your house in about 30 seconds if they go unchecked. A couple of tames here. Low level Wyvern, 68 Panther, and a 55 Longhorn. They're a bit injured because they just took on some Wraiths that landed, which is what this lovely little thing is here for. I was hoping that by placing a foundation, some pillars, the meteorites wouldn't hit, but it went quite a while. I think about 3 or 4 hours of playing the game and not one single meteorite, but when I logged in just now, one landed right about here, so I think that needs some work. I think somebody on one of the forums mentioned to build a 3x3 base with 2 wall high, and then that ensures the meteors don't land, but you know, a 3x3 base here might not fit very well. So anyway, we'll see. Hopefully these guys can take it on and this little panther can kick its ass or something. Who knows? So this episode, not quite sure what I want to really do. I need to work on obtaining hide or taming other critters so I can make the panther's saddle. What do I have here actually for saddles? Riding. So I'm looking at Lava Tiger and the Panther Reins. And of course, Wyvern and everything else is still out of my grasp. What flyers do I have? I think it's just the VRock, or Rock. I should probably go see if I can tame one. But well, no, who knows. I want to work on stone a bit. As you can see, it's all not quite complete. I'd like to get the ladders in. And, you know, maybe try and proof this base up a bit more. So yeah, let's just get at it, right? It's probably going to be a long walk to anything, really. What do I have for arrows? Not too many. Let's build a whole bunch more. Crafting super speed. One thing I've noticed is that if you do find your cooking, the cured meat lasts a really long time. As you can see here, the ones in my inventory will last another 21 hours. I think when you put them into a, what are they called? One of these guys, the lauder box, it'll last for like 9 days. So I think they heal as much as regular cooked meat does, but they last an incredibly amount of long time. I always find that interesting. You know, don't play for a couple days, come back in and all your meat's gone. So you have to go, kill stuff, cook it. At least this lasts a bit longer in your inventory. Oh. See if we can kill this guy. Dark Fallen. They're not too bad. Ooh, craftable druid staff. Like, why couldn't you get the lovely little bladed axe there? Air elemental core, rock, and the sulfur ore. I'm assuming these are iron. Oh look, gee, it's hot. 27 degrees? To me that would be hot. Not stupid hot, but I wouldn't want to be wearing a leather outfit in that sort of weather. Right, so should we go find a rock? If I do, what do I need for their saddles? I need hide, twine, and fur. And I also need to make a training trough, and I think some more. Hopefully 45 would be good. I don't care what level it is right now. Lots and lots of iron. Some copper. More copper. Not bad mining stuff over here, actually. I think I have a long way to go. Most of the rocks I find are near the ocean. Stupid goblins. Where is he? 104. Oh, there's his buddy. They're so annoying. Yeah, I'll just run. Last time I came through here, there was a bunch of unicorns. I mean by, you know, a bunch, 2. Oh, there they are. Now somebody was saying you can change them into Pegasus, but who knows? They really need to fix the hills. This slope terrain is horrible sometimes. Oh no, goblin! I don't feel like getting knocked out. Actually, why don't we go this way? We can swing by my first base. Show you what the Wraiths did to it. Oh, some beautiful lag, down to 9 frames per second. I'd say at average I get about 35 frames. Some people have been complaining about the frame rate in this game. It's not optimized. It is early access. Think of it as a alpha or even pre-alpha. There will be bugs. And lots of them. Let me just grab some water. That water effect is kind of annoying. I can understand maybe if I fell into the water or went swimming, but not from drinking water. Take that, sheep. Take the fur. And I'll get you too. I do like the fact that you can pick up some of your arrows after you've shot them. Alright, let's do some of fur. So this is my first little base, my first recording. As you can see, Shabby, aka Thatch, aka Wimpy. Some stuff still left, not too much. Trick when you can, if you're in a place that doesn't have very much water, go down some pipes, a water tank with a spout, and you can drink. Oops. When you need to. And it stays pretty much full. Until it rains again, of course, then it fills up. That sounded quite squishy. So after my first base died, I thought I'd go somewhere where there's a lot of water. So I came over here, I got myself some wood, and this is where the wraiths came in and destroyed it. Destroyed it quite well. But my larder's still here. Or a preserving bin. I probably should rename that. Don't really have anything in it right now. Could... no, it's okay. Actually... Oh no, I need cooked meat first, don't I? I have to cook the meat. And then come back and use that one. Alright, let's see what's over here. Bargeshes, aka hyenas. What if they're going to match the cards up with the actual animals? Bargeshes. He's gonna run away. Those griffins? Oh no, those are VRocks. I can get that one. That's not a griffin. I need something that I can make a saddle for. Oh, this is a VRock. Let's see how well I can do it. If they land, maybe. If nothing else kills it while it's over here. What level is this one? 8. Of course they're going to be quite low. Frogs. Oh no, I don't want you to kill. Ah, bugger. Look, arrows. Mine. is this guy? 16. I swear you're gonna have to... The distance of these arrows are extremely short. One thing I hate was when you've already got an arrow knocked. I'm not quite sure if there's a way to unknock it. Without shooting it, of course, and then going to retrieve it. Alright, is the rock here? Oh, there he is. Maybe I can be lucky and hit him. It's not gonna go this far. Come on, come on. So the trick on taming is they'll start running away. And they'll break the tethers, and the tethers increase their constitution, which is their torpor. And I need to make myself a feed trough, and I need more wood. Easy. Assuming they eat meat. Alright, if you ever want to see what they eat, you go into this guy, see the ones you've seen. Where is he? Verdunas. That little icon there tells you what they eat. So you know, when you put stuff in the trough, it should hopefully be easy to tame. Feed craft. I forget what speed I have for taming, but I guess we'll find out. Meat, meat, meat. See how fast you eat that. See, to me that's a bug. I think that's the wildness, or, you know, taming percentage drops significantly after each bite. I saw it when they were somebody was taming Nedhogs, or Needhogs. Essentially, when they finished taming it, it had no wildness at all and only gained like 2 levels. So it'd be nice to see if they fix that. But we'll see. That's one of my tethers. Oh, while we're waiting, might as well build the saddle for it. Which one was it? No, no, no. 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 Where is it? Sturge. VRock. I need... Oh, twine. Get a little trusty pickaxe out. Again, I'm on a private, my own dedicated server. I wouldn't say it was private. There's no password to it. Am I building? Oh, there we go. Fancy. Where's he sitting? Might just tether him again. Doesn't hurt. Well, it might hurt timing, wildness, but... No, it didn't change the wildness that time. There we go. That's the little guy. Actually, does it tell me what gender they are? No, they're genderless. Awesome. No, that's not the saddle. That's the saddle. We'll split you. You can eat that. Ooh, 10 levels. Not much weight. That would be worth carrying around. Up, up, oh, oh look, I'm already super heavy. once you get your first flying mount, it becomes a lot more fun to play the game. It's quicker to explore, to find new places, to set up bases. Less things can kill you also in the air. Alright, where are we going? Back to our base, which is, I believe, up there. Floating islands. Oh, loading in things. 13 frames per second, 5 frames per second. Jumps back up to 35, drops down to 12. 39 frames, 40 frames, 41 frames. Yeah, that's reason people have been saying they can't get above 35. They think that's a cap. There's no cap. It's showing 50 frames per second right now. 55. Of course, if I look at absolutely nothing, 70 frames per second. And like I mentioned, uh-oh, going down. At least they don't just plummet. So about average, I get about 35 frames, 40 frames. When there's lots of stuff on the screen, it'll, you know, tip 30, 25. Still playable though. I know a lot of people complain, and the people that complain have higher end machines than I have. My CPU is 5 years old. It's an Intel i7 377K, 32 gigs of RAM. Should actually check to see what type of RAM it is. Video card's a GTX 1050 Ti with 4 gigs of RAM. So you know, not a super high-end machine, but gets the job done, lets me play the game. Alright, let's change this guy so he's not following me. Just stay. The rest of it seems to be fine. Oh yeah, look, he gets stuck there too. Let's dump some of this stuff. Guess I need a fire to cook some meat. Let's let me go. Nice and dark. I find the torches that you can build in-game are not very good for the houses. They don't provide very much light. Let's see, campfire. My cooking pot. What do I need for that? 5 iron. I could probably go do that. Let's build one of these fire pits for now. Yeah, just use item. Right by the window. Why not, right? Throw the wood, light the fire, and cook. Cook, 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 cook. Remember, if you're on a PvP server, best to close the door. I mean PvE too, but until something like auto door comes in play, I don't know if you'll see mods anytime soon. This guy probably wants some berries. I do believe I have some. Oh, he's got berries. No, he doesn't want berries. Oh, does he want grass? Where do I get grass from? This gives me straw, right? Yeah. Pickaxe? Oh, just fists? Oh, looks like about here, looking there. Come on, come on, come on, come on. No, I guess fists is best for grass until I get something that will Yeah, you didn't see that. I may or may not have force tame these. This guy. Right, do you eat? What do you guys eat? Where is he? Longhorn. It says they eat grass. Oh, that's what I want next. Kibo. What do they call them? See, like, the cards don't match up. So, Kibu is a Kodo. Longhorn. Okay, Longhorn matches. But, you know, we look at these as VRocks, and they're Brindai or Vulture. I guess somebody needs to fix that, eh? Okay, so why are you not getting health? Apples? No. Weird. You're just gonna have to take the slow road and heal. You, I know, eat meat. But you're not doing it either. Right? No. Weird. Well, they were doing it. You could force feed them and they would be fine. Let's eat some of my stuff first. Gonna have to make a larder, I guess, or a preserving bin. This game so affectionately calls it. No. Larder. There it is. I need wood, stone. I can get all that. Actually, do you guys have that? What did you have? Stone, wood, more wood. Can I make one now? Oh, there we go. Craft. I have to make a mortar and pestle as well. Where should we put this guy? Use item. Let's pump him right next to the fire. And I believe I need... where is it? What do I need for mortar and pestle? Looks like an upside down mushroom. Need hide. Oh, I need stone as well. Alright. Okay, you probably have hide on you. Do you have stone? Nope. Stone's easy. Yeah, I'll just get some. Oh. It's fairly dark. Alright, that's good enough. Run back. I find the respawn timers for resources isn't too bad. Of course, the stuff around here isn't going to respawn because of the radius of the building. There's the mortar and pestle. Do I have a table? Just a dining table. I like on Ark that you can put the mortar and pestle onto a table. It's a bit more useful. Yeah, it doesn't go well there. Pop you there. And for the larder, you need to make sulfur powder. And the sulfur powder uses sulfur ore. I now have a bunch of that. These guys really need to clear their throat. Feels like they need to spit something up. You throw you into here. And you can see that works with the little vapors coming out of it. Oops. Pull the cooked meat out. Cooked meat in. This stuff takes forever. Not as long as the fertilizer, supposedly, but still. Alright, that's a quick rest. Wonder what she's dreaming about. Alright, let's get some more meat from this guy. Oh no. Stone tip arrows. Don't remember dropping those. Right. Thermal meat on the barba. Split those, throw some more wood. Cook some more meat. Weird. What do we have here? Light. Split you guys. What's that? Light still in his hand. Okay. Drop. Not meat. Don't need you quite yet. Elemental. Could probably use more storage. Pretty boring, isn't it? Pretty boring place. I did want to see decor. Yeah, see these wall torches? They don't provide much light. It'd be nice if they provided more light. I haven't gotten up to here yet, but who knows? Seems like I have to collect more flowers. Actually, maybe I should do that. Oh. I love how the doors open both ways. Oops. 5. Oh, there we go. Wall torch. Alright, let's try to build some of these wall torches, shall we? Wall torch. We need sulfur, stone, wood, and straw. I don't have a bunch of sulfur still. How many should we build? Torch. Build 8. Build 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Going so slow. All right. Like I said, these guys don't provide much light at all. Probably could put straw in them, but like, wood burns longer. Who's got wood? I want to color your wood. I don't think you have any wood. You might have wood. Of course you do. Don't want to do that. Split you. One thing I find annoying is that once you get to stone, you have to create a workbench and build the stone there. I find it kind of annoying. Alright, what are we doing? Oh yeah. So the amount of light that these put off is, like I said, not very much. Split and split you. Put 16 there, like this. Put 16 there, like that. And that is for fun. So if I close this and turn this off, that's not very much light at all. It's fairly dark. Spooky. Could be used for like a crypt or something, but definitely not, you know, your home. Outside, I don't think they bleed through, which is nice. In Arc they tend to bleed through. But yeah, they definitely need to up the light there. If not, you know, just look at the fire. You light the fire and voila! Lights up the whole room. More meat. We've stopped cooking meat. Why have we stopped cooking meat? Why does every time I click on cooking meat, the game hangs? Oh look, we've made one since we built it. Craft lots. I seem to have one of these here. Weird. I do miss mods. I mean, the S Plus mod was great, especially for things like clip. And the auto torch mod, being able to run torches without fuel, was awesome. And I also liked how they come on all by themselves. Alright, well, I think I might end it here. I mean, we got ourselves a flyer, saddled it, showed you a bit about the base, explained what I've been dealing with lately. I know there's a new patch, it was just recently recalled, but supposedly the patch has some performance boosts and some texture changes that people seem to have given great praise for, except for the fact that a lot of people had issues with their machines, so they revoked the patch. So hopefully they fix that and repatch soon. So that's it for now. I appreciate giving me the, you know, that little thumbs up if you liked what you see. I definitely enjoy the game, even if it's early access. Hopefully you've enjoyed watching this, and I'll see you again soon. Cheers!